Okay, so the overhead press with overpressing. Essentially, what the overhead press ends up doing is you're gonna protract and elevate a little bit, but what we're looking for here is actually to protract considerably more, but maximally elevate as to, if this is our scap and this is where the glenoid fossa is, where the shoulder attaches, to maximally upwardly rotate you. So what that's going to do is it's going to really just grab that serratus and make it work as hard as possible. It's going to drag that the scap all the way through forward to the ribs, and it's going to lock it in tight. So if we're here and we're doing our regular overhead press, right? Slightly elevated, chest through, slightly protracted, solid. This is how we want to work for strength. But, there's a weird light, but with the overhead, or with the over press, what we're looking for is the normal OHP, but then we even more, just absolutely maximally. Now, there are a couple variations to this. We can have the barbell OHP with overpress, in which case you can't use the other hand to do tactile cueing. So it would just be your traditional up, flare out, internally rotate, press more, and hold it there for a second. Same thing with dumbbells, except dumbbells obviously you can kind of control how much AD and AB duction you can use. Same thing though, you're going to be pressing mostly in front, internally rotating, protracting, rotating hard. But once you're here, it's going to be even more. Even more. You might feel a pulling in your chest, and that's totally okay. You might feel a pulling in your lat, it's totally okay. But here is the most important part. I'm going to prescribe you and other people generally, and I do this too as well, especially during prep when your shoulder's not happy, unilateral kneeling, right? Overhead press. So you're gonna have a dumbbell, you're gonna be kneeling. I can't kneel because of the area we're in right now. It's gonna be your regular press with an over press. And you're gonna use your hand on your serratus, right? So find your lat, and then you're gonna go just anterior to it, and you're gonna find this little like lumpy muscle right here that has little fingers, and it's gonna feel like it comes out of the lat. It actually comes out from under the lat, and all you need to do is just plop your hand on there with a mild amount of pressure. The point of this is, one, to give you an actual external feedback as you press to help activate that muscle, but more importantly, cognitively and consciously, while your hand's here, if you're not doing it right, you won't feel this muscle bulge out and contract hard. Not that you'll be able to feel it, but I have a left to right deficit myself. Fires very hard, working to make it fire harder because it's not very hard. Now, some little tips when it comes to the overpress so that you can really get that bad boy to fire extra hard is going to be when you're up, like we said, you can upwardly rotate a little bit more, you can protract a little more, but I want you to think about getting your scap back more. So like if you drew a circle right here on the bone, boop, boop, it just comes forward just a hair. So as you're elevating and as you're rotating, you can kind of bang right behind you. You're going to feel a nice pull through here and a nice pull through here, and that's ideal. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah.